Welcome to our channel, where we bring you all the latest and most emotional stories from the world of WWE. In today's video, we'll discuss the heartbreaking losses of legendary wrestlers who left us too soon. These untimely passings, caused by various tragic reasons, shook the WWE universe forever. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Jade Cargill. Stay with us till the end to find out more. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bertha Faye, born Rhonda Singh on August 14th, 1964, was a dynamic and unforgettable force in professional wrestling during the 1990s. With a career that combined strength, charisma, and comedic flair, she carved out a unique legacy that continues to be remembered fondly by fans. Singh began her wrestling journey in the late 1980s, first gaining recognition on the independent circuit. Her talent and presence eventually led her to the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1995, where she adopted the colorful and larger-than-life persona of Bertha Faye. Unlike many female wrestlers of the time, Faye stood out with her mix of comedy, power, and personality. Her character was portrayed as brash, bold, and over-the-top, a deliberate contrast to the more traditional portrayals of women in wrestling during that era. Bertha Faye made an immediate impact in the WWF. In 1995, she captured the WWF Women's Championship, proving that behind the comedic character was a skilled and capable performer. Her blend of athleticism and entertainment value helped breathe life into the women's division, even if her run was brief. After leaving the WWF, Faye continued her career in other promotions, including a stint in World Championship Wrestling, WCW. No matter the stage, she remained true to her entertaining style and continued to showcase her wrestling abilities. Sadly, Rhonda Singh, her untimely, was a loss to the wrestling world. Though her time in the spotlight was short, Bertha Faye left a lasting impression with her memorable persona and commitment to entertaining fans. Her contributions to women's wrestling are still recognized today as part of a bold and colorful era in the sport's history. Starman, born on November 16, 1974, was a beloved professional wrestler whose vibrant career left an enduring mark on the wrestling world. Known for his colorful persona and dynamic high-flying style, he quickly became a fan favorite during the peak of his career. Tragically, Starman leaving behind a legacy celebrated by fans and peers alike. Throughout his career, Starman competed in numerous wrestling promotions, where his athleticism and charisma shone brightly. His ring attire, featuring bold colors and star-themed designs, made him instantly recognizable and especially popular among younger fans. Starman's in-ring style was thrilling to watch. His signature aerial maneuvers and agile moves consistently wowed audiences and earned him widespread respect in the wrestling community. Beyond his physical talent, Starman was deeply committed to the wrestling world off the mat. He was known for his generosity and involvement in charity events, always eager to give back to the community that supported him. His appearances at local wrestling shows inspired many aspiring wrestlers, as he freely shared his passion and positive energy. Starman's warm personality and dedication to his fans made him not only a star in the ring, but also a genuine role model. The wrestling community was devastated by his sudden passing, sparking heartfelt tributes from fans, colleagues, and promoters who recognized his significant contributions to the sport. Though he's no longer with us, Starman's influence endures through the countless lives he touched. Remembered for his dazzling personality, extraordinary skill, and unwavering passion, Starman's legacy continues to inspire future generations of wrestlers and fans alike. Don Bass, born on March 14, 1946, was a prominent American professional wrestler who made a lasting impact on the wrestling scene during the 1970s and 1980s. Known for his impressive size and strength, Bass stood 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed approximately 270 pounds, making him an imposing presence in the ring. Beginning his wrestling career in the mid-1960s, Bass quickly established himself as a powerful and skilled competitor. He worked for several major wrestling promotions of the time, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, which later became WWE. His style combined raw power with solid technical ability, allowing him to dominate opponents and entertain fans with a mix of forceful moves and wrestling technique. Throughout his career, Bass earned multiple regional championships, proving himself against some of the top wrestlers of his era. He was also well known for his memorable rivalries and successful tag team partnerships, which helped boost his popularity and wrestling credibility. His charisma and presence in the ring won him a dedicated fan base that appreciated his commitment and toughness. Despite the physical challenges that come with professional wrestling, Bass remained active in the sport well into the early 1990s, showing remarkable longevity. His dedication to wrestling during a pivotal era contributed to the growth and evolution of the sport. Don Bass, but his contributions to professional wrestling continued to be honored by fans and fellow wrestlers. His legacy endures as a testament to his skill, strength, and the impact he had on the wrestling world during its transformative years. Brodie Lee, born Jonathan Huber on December 16, 1979, in Rochester, New York, was a powerful and charismatic professional wrestler who left a lasting impact on the wrestling world. Standing 6 feet 5 inches with surprising agility, he began his career in 2003 on the independent wrestling scene. Wrestling as Brodie Lee, he quickly gained attention for his rugged look and intense physical style, drawing comparisons to the legendary Bruiser Brody, an influence that inspired his ring name. Throughout his early years, he made a name for himself in notable promotions such as Chikara, Dragon Gate USA, and Combat Zone Wrestling. In 2012, Huber signed with WWE and was rebranded as Luke Harper. He became a key member of the Wyatt family, a mysterious and eerie cult-like faction led by Bray Wyatt. Harper's sinister presence and hard-hitting moves captivated fans, helping elevate the group's popularity. During his WWE run, Harper won the Intercontinental Championship and enjoyed success in tag team competition alongside Eric Rowan. Despite his talents, limited creative opportunities led to frustration, and he departed WWE in 2019. Huber's career found new life in 2020 when he joined All Elite Wrestling, AEW, as the Exalted One, the commanding leader of the Dark Order faction. His AEW tenure, though brief, was marked by tremendous success, highlighted by his capture of the TNT Championship. He demonstrated he had the talent and charisma to be a top star. Tragically, Brodie Lee, due to a rare lung condition, has devastated the wrestling community worldwide. Fans and colleagues remember him not only for his immense in-ring skill and presence, but also as a devoted husband, father, and friend. AEW honored his memory with a deeply emotional tribute show celebrating his life, legacy, and enduring influence on professional wrestling. Matt Travis, born on August 5, 1994, was an emerging American professional wrestler whose promising career was tragically cut short at just 25 years old. Known for his energetic in-ring style and natural charisma, Travis quickly gained attention in the independent wrestling scene, where his passion and athleticism made him stand out among his peers. Starting out in smaller local promotions, Matt worked tirelessly to refine his craft and build a reputation as a dedicated and versatile performer. His commitment to the sport was clear in every match, as he consistently pushed himself to grow and deliver exciting performances that captivated fans. His ability to connect with audiences both as a singles competitor and in tag team matches showcased his well-rounded skill set. One of the key chapters in Matt's career was his time with Evolve Wrestling, a respected independent promotion where he earned wider recognition. At Evolve, he participated in memorable matches and formed alliances with other up-and-coming wrestlers, helping to create compelling storylines and dynamic tag team bouts. This period marked a high point in his journey, as he began to carve out a name for himself on a larger stage. Sadly, Matt Travis's life ended abruptly on November 9, 2019, when he was hit by a vehicle while walking home. The wrestling community was left shocked and heartbroken by the loss of such a bright talent with so much potential ahead of him. Though his career was brief, Matt's influence within the independent circuit and the impact he had on fans and fellow wrestlers remain a lasting legacy. His story is a poignant reminder of life's unpredictability and the importance of cherishing every moment. Matt Travis's spirit lives on through the memories and inspiration he left behind in the wrestling world. Mr. Niebla, born Jose Manuel Guillen on February 22, 1973, was a beloved Mexican professional wrestler. who left an indelible mark on the world of lucha libre. From his debut in the early 1990s, he quickly became known for his dynamic wrestling style that combined high-flying acrobatics with an engaging and charismatic presence. This unique blend made him a standout performer in the wrestling scene, captivating fans with both his athleticism and personality. A key aspect of Mr. Niebla's persona was his iconic mask, a symbol deeply rooted in the tradition of lucha libre. The mask not only added mystery and excitement to his character, but also allowed him to embody the rich cultural heritage of Mexican wrestling. Beyond his impressive in-ring abilities, he was famous for his comedic timing and playful antics, which brought an entertaining, light-hearted element to his matches. This combination of skill and humor endeared him to fans across generations, making him a cherished figure in the wrestling community. Throughout his career, Mr. Niebla primarily wrestled for Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, CMLL, one of the most prestigious wrestling promotions in Mexico. There, he became a cornerstone of the roster, delivering memorable performances and participating in numerous high-profile storylines and matches. His contributions to lucha libre went beyond just entertainment. He helped keep the spirit and tradition of Mexican wrestling alive, while inspiring many younger wrestlers who admired his work ethic and creativity. Sadly, Mr. Niebla was a significant loss to the wrestling world, but his legacy lives on. Remembered for his extraordinary talent, infectious spirit, and dedication, Mr. Niebla continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike, cementing his place as a true legend of lucha libre. Jerry Tweet, better known to wrestling fans as The Wall and Malice, was a commanding figure in professional wrestling. Born on December 27, 1966 in Ocean Grove, New Jersey, Tweet's journey into wrestling began in the mid-1990s under the guidance of legendary trainer Larry Sharp. His size and intensity quickly made him stand out, as he developed a powerful, aggressive in-ring style that captivated audiences. Tweet's major breakthrough came in 1999 when he signed with World Championship Wrestling, WCW. There, he engaged in memorable feuds with some of the biggest names in wrestling history, including Hulk Hogan, Sting, and Scott Steiner. These high-profile rivalries put him on a large stage, allowing him to showcase his talent and solidify his place in the wrestling world. After WCW was purchased by WWE in 2001, Tweet continued to wrestle across independent promotions, holding on to his reputation as a fierce and relentless competitor. Despite not reaching the same level of mainstream exposure as before, he remained a respected figure among wrestling fans and peers. Tragically, Jerry Tweet's life and career were cut short on December 6, 2003. While in Tokyo, Japan, preparing for a scheduled match, he was found unresponsive in his hotel room, and later pronounced at just 36 years old. The cause was ruled a heart attack related to combined drug intoxication. Though his time in wrestling was brief, Jerry Tweet left a lasting legacy. Remembered for his physical presence, intense performances, and dedication to the sport, he remains a memorable figure in wrestling history. His story is a poignant reminder of the challenges wrestlers face, both in the ring and beyond. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the lives and legacies of wrestlers like Jerry Tweet. Their contributions continue to inspire and resonate with fans worldwide. In the landscape of professional wrestling, few names have generated as much buzz in such a short period as Jade Cargill. A dynamic athlete, commanding presence, and undeniable star, she has quickly become one of the most electrifying forces in the WWE universe. As of September 2023, Cargill is signed to World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, performing on the SmackDown brand, where her power, poise, and presence have firmly established her as a standout in the women's division. Cargill's path to wrestling superstardom is not just a story of brute strength and athleticism, it's a testament to adaptability, vision, and an unwavering will to succeed. From her early days on the basketball court to becoming a two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Jade Cargill's journey is a compelling tale of transformation, dominance, and resilience. Roots of greatness, early life, and athletic foundation. Jade Cargill was born on June 3, 1992, in the small town of Gifford, Florida, a tight-knit community near Vero Beach. Growing up in an environment where sports were deeply valued, she was surrounded by the encouragement to be competitive, disciplined, and fearless. Cargill's natural athleticism was evident from an early age. She was a multi-sport athlete, excelling in basketball and track, where her competitive fire was nurtured. She went on to attend the University of South Florida, USF, where she played forward for the women's basketball team. Her college career wasn't just a showcase of her talent. It was a laboratory where she refined the footwork, conditioning, and mental toughness that would later become her hallmark inside the wrestling ring. Towering at 5 feet 10 inches, 1.78 meters, and weighing in at around 160 pounds, 73 kilograms. Cargill's physique stood out, even in the competitive world of collegiate sports. But basketball was just the beginning. While her skills on the court were formidable, something bigger was calling. Jade Cargill was destined for a stage where physicality meets performance, where fierce competition is met with lights, storylines, and roars from the crowd. A new dream, transitioning into professional wrestling. After her basketball career, Cargill found herself at a crossroads. While she had the body of an athlete and the heart of a competitor, she was searching for the next challenge, something that could harness her physical gifts while offering a fresh arena to grow. That's when professional wrestling entered the picture. Her first real step into the wrestling world came when she attended a seminar by WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, a man known for spotting and cultivating raw talent. Recognizing something special in Cargill, Booker T encouraged her to train seriously, and she took his advice to heart. Soon after, she enrolled in the Reality of Wrestling Academy, founded by Booker himself. There, she began learning the ropes, literally and figuratively. Cargill threw herself into her training with the same focus and intensity she had honed in basketball. She studied wrestling legends like Chyna, whose strength and defiance inspired her, and Beth Phoenix, who combined brute force with elegance. Cargill took their influence and forged her own identity, bold, dominant, and unforgettable, making waves in AEW, a dominant debut. Jade Cargill's official wrestling debut didn't happen under the WWE banner, but rather in All Elite Wrestling, AEW, one of WWE's most prominent competitors. In November 2020, she shocked audiences by stepping onto AEW programming. With a confidence and star aura that few rookies possess, she immediately stood out, not just for her statuesque look, but for the way she carried herself. She didn't look like she belonged. She looked like she owned the place. Cargill was quickly paired in a high-profile feud involving Shaquille O'Neal, who teamed with her in a mixed tag match against Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet. The match, held in early 2021, garnered mainstream attention and introduced Cargill to a massive audience. But she wasn't just a spectacle, she was a serious competitor. In January 2022, Jade Cargill became the inaugural AEW TBS champion, defeating Ruby Soho in the tournament final. This victory wasn't just a title win, it was the beginning of a legendary run. She embarked on an undefeated streak that lasted for months, showcasing her dominance over a wide array of challengers. From Anna Jay to Athena to Nyla Rose, she bulldozed through the AEW women's roster with unparalleled efficiency. Her TBS championship reign positioned her as one of AEW's top stars, not just among the women, but across the entire roster. Her combination of strength, poise, and charisma made her a unique attraction. Fans and critics alike saw her as the total package, someone who could talk the talk and walk the walk. The WWE era begins. Cargill joins the big leagues. After conquering AEW, the next logical step for Jade Cargill was to make the leap to the grandest stage of them all, WWE. In September 2023, the announcement dropped like a bomb. Cargill had officially signed with WWE. Her decision to jump ship to the global wrestling juggernaut marked a new chapter in her already impressive career. Her arrival on SmackDown was met with anticipation and excitement. WWE heavily promoted her debut, treating her like the superstar she already was. And when she finally walked through the curtain, she didn't disappoint. With her signature platinum hair, piercing stare, and gladiator-like poise, she looked like a creation built in a wrestling lab, equal parts superhero and warrior. Cargill adapted quickly to WWE's distinct blend of in-ring action and theatrical storytelling. Where AEW emphasized raw athleticism, WWE demanded more character work and fan connection. And Jade proved she could do both. She instantly became a threat to every top woman on the roster, and found herself in high-profile matches and segments right out of the gate. Championship gold. Success in the tag team division. One of the major highlights of Jade Cargill's WWE run so far has been her success in the women's tag team division. She didn't take long to rack up gold, becoming a two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Her tag team reigns demonstrated her adaptability, not just as a singles competitor, but as someone who could collaborate, strategize, and thrive alongside various partners. Whether teaming with a powerhouse like Bianca Belair or a tactician like Zelina Vega, Cargill brought her usual intensity and flair to the tag team landscape. Her title defenses were marked by dominance and showmanship, often overpowering opponents while making it all look effortless. Her presence added legitimacy to the Women's Tag Team Championships, a title often criticized for lack of consistent storytelling. In Cargill's hands, those belts mattered. Every defense felt like a main event, and every promo carried weight. Violence and vengeance. The Elimination Chamber incident. While Jade Cargill's championship reigns brought glory, her career hasn't been without controversy and brutality. One of the most shocking moments came at WWE Elimination Chamber, Toronto, where she executed a brutal and unprovoked attack on Naomi, a fellow SmackDown competitor and fan favorite. In a backstage segment that turned ugly fast, Cargill ambushed Naomi and left her crumpled on the floor. The assault was so severe that Naomi was later shown in a neck brace, sparking concern from fans and outrage from WWE superstars alike. The motivation for the attack remained mysterious for weeks, creating a cloud of speculation. Was it personal, strategic, or simply a power move to show the rest of the roster what happens when you cross Jade Cargill? Regardless, the message was clear. Cargill was not here to make friends. She was here to conquer. Amara blindsided the SmackDown ambush and injury rumors. However, dominance in WWE comes with a target on your back. In November 2023, Cargill herself fell victim to a shocking attack during an episode of SmackDown. As she made her entrance for a scheduled match, the lights dimmed, and a hooded assailant blindsided her with a steel chair. The WWE Universe was stunned. Cargill, usually the aggressor, was left reeling. She was quickly helped backstage, and WWE later confirmed that she had sustained minor injuries, forcing her to miss several weeks of action. Speculation ran wild over who was behind the attack. Some fans suspected Naomi returning for revenge, while others pointed fingers at new arrivals hungry for the spotlight. Cargill remained mostly silent but issued one clear warning on social media: "When I return, there will be hell to pay." That ominous declaration has only heightened anticipation for her comeback. Beyond the ring, family, balance, and personal life. While Jade Cargill's on-screen persona is fierce and unrelenting, her life off-screen tells the story of a grounded and loving individual. She is married to Brandon Phillips, a former Major League Baseball player known for his time with the Cincinnati Reds and Atlanta Braves. The couple shares a child, and Cargill often speaks about the importance of balancing her career with her responsibilities as a mother and wife. Despite the grueling travel schedule and physical demands of wrestling, Cargill makes time for family, calling them her foundation and motivation. She's spoken openly about how motherhood has made her stronger, more focused, and more resilient. In interviews, she credits her daughter as the real reason behind her drive, to show her what strength, independence, and success look like. Looking ahead, the future is Jade. Cargill's trajectory in professional wrestling is nothing short of phenomenal. In just a few years, she's gone from rookie sensation in AEW to two-time WWE Tag Team Champion, headline maker, and locker room leader, and she's just getting started. Whether she's chasing singles gold, avenging past betrayals, or elevating the women's division as a whole, one thing is certain: Jade Cargill is a generational talent. Her story is still unfolding, but the chapters already written showcase a woman of determination, excellence, and star power. As she continues to evolve, redefine dominance, and chase greatness, fans around the world eagerly watch, because when Jade Cargill steps into the ring, you don't just see a wrestler, you witness a movement.